Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the World Cyber Games 2003. This is Van Silly for our Team Sportscast Network, and we're going to be covering the first round of the Counter-Strike bracket single elimination here. We have 4kings from the UK against All Authority from the Team France. And looks like there's a little bit of excitement right now. We're going live very, very soon. The map is going to be DE Inferno at first. It's a best 2 out of 3 map. We have Inferno, Nuke, and Dust 2 going on in the rotation. And now we're live as we're going to follow aAa right away. They're going to be starting as a terrorist, fresh off the spawn here as I'm following Hearts right now. Trying to look around here up on the T ramp spawn here as he's looking around towards the middle. He's joined up with 2 of his teammates as Hearts is now looking down the banana hallways with the Silence USP trying to look around. M-Kill is following him. Let me just look through the roster here. We have Hearts, Urdo, Jonip, Bum, and M-Kill for aAa. And for 4kings on the CT forces, we have Wright, Edwards, Harriman, Magia Capra, and Smith. Now Palm and his teammates now walking into the banana hallways. The bomb is being carried by Johnny up as they're making their way very soon. The bomb carry is boosted. M-Kill is on top of the crates into banana bomb site. Enemy spotted. Block action. First one is Magic Crapper falling down. Killed by M-Kill. Harriman is now rotating, trying to USP around into the site here. The bomb is going to be planted very soon. Indeed it is. Now they're lobbing some flash grenades and HE grenades into the outside hallways towards the CT spawn. And now all 4 remaining 4Ks are now regrouped right at the entrance now, heading right towards the hallway. HE grenades being lobbed, following Smith with the USP. Oh my god. Joined up by 3 members. He's taken down Harriman, now taking down Hearts, and now they're moving inside here. It's a 3-on-3 situation. The clock is still ticking on the bomb as now Edwards is trying to defuse. The aAa are trying to rotate around and take out the enemies. Edwards is all by himself as his teammates get pulling down. aAa gets the first point here, 1-0 in favor of aAa on the terrorist forces. Now let's see how Edwards is going to do right now, following actually Johnny up right now. Looks like they're buying AKs right away, fresh off the spawn. The bomb is being carried by Palm as where the bomb is going to head inside the hallways here as Johnny up is going to hold up and escort his teammates, and the rest will look up the T ramp. Looking at the CTs, looks like there's 3-2 split on the defense, 3 in the netted side and 2 in the banana bomb site. Still following Jimmy, falling back up onto the ramp here, looking towards the middle. Nobody spotted right there. Following Harriman as we're looking around, he's onto the defense with his teammates. One of his teammates, at the banana bomb site. Spots an enemy into the banana hallways. It's a save round for 4kings, so it's a USP attack here, trying to take down the enemies. Looks like he was binked a little bit, but he's trying to look around, rotate around, spots the enemy once again, falls back into the site. Looks like meanwhile Wright was pulling down by Urdo, and that was probably around the netted site. Looks like they're going to move out towards the netted site very soon here as Edwards gets fallen down, so aAa will now move out towards the netted site, As actually they're towards the Broadway. Looks like they're going to fall back with their teammates, join up in the middle, and maybe work towards the back here. Looks like they're falling back into the hallways this time, into the buildings, and it's a 4-on-2 situation. Bomb still carried by Palm, so let's follow Palm around here. Palm is into the hallways with his teammates, AK wielded, now pulling out the knife and the flash grenade, so making sure that they will blind 4kings to make it safely into the site. But looks like they're going to go in uncontested into the netted site. They're going to hop off. Palm is down into the crates, taking out the bomb, and he's going to plant it very soon here, right beside the crate of the netted site. Let's follow the CTs if they're going to try to rotate around here. Going to follow Harriman. He's with the MP5 here. Looks like he picked it up after killing M-Kill in the banana bomb site, and they're just going to hold it off. Harriman and Smith right here. They're going to hold off the banana bomb site. Probably let the clock tick and go off and go back and forth with the third round. Now let's see how aAa are holding up the defense. They're just stacked all around the bomb here, not letting 4kings access to the bomb site and try to defuse it. And here you go, you hear it tick out, and they're leaving now down the hallways outside into the house. And there you go, the bomb has successfully been blown off, and now the score is 2-0 in favor of aAa. Now let's see aAa once again, since they're doing a very good job onto the offense. We're only going to see a lot of action from 4kings as soon as they're going to start buying some rifles and everything else to hold up the defense here. So the bomb is being carried by M-Kill right now. He's holding back with the MP5K here, carrying the bomb, looking up towards the middle, probably dropping it for his teammates, leaving it right there. They're going to peek around, look around, and looks like 4kings are going to stack up into the middle and just going to try to pick it off once again. Some enemies down because They have UAP buildings. They have a safe round, and there's action towards the banana hallways as Hearts, MP5K's down, Magic Capra, and Hearts lobbing some flash grenades on the other side. Sorry, that was an HE grenade into the banana side, and he's going to fall back with his teammates. The bomb will this time be carried by Johnny Up, as let's see where he's heading towards. Johnny Up is heading inside the building, going to meet up with his teammates, probably going to work outside into the hallways of the apartment and head out towards the balcony to see some action from Harriman and two of his teammates as they're stacked 3 men above each other right in the middle intersection from the netted side and the middle hallways. Now let's follow Smith. He's at the same location as well. Palm now with his teammates walking up the stairs inside the hallways, taking their time, looking into the sniper deck. Flash grenade being lobbed into the hallways. They're all going to fall back here because they heard somebody get hit. They're going to fall back up to the balcony bridge area inside the apartment, and still following Palm, he's going to drop into the Broadway. Flash and AK wield it, trying to look around. Nobody spotted there. They all meet up this time on the T-spawn and the T-Ram as they're going to run through the banana hallways. Bomb being carried by Johnny Up as they're all making their way towards their flash grenade being lobbed into the banana site, and another one, and smoke and grenades clearing up the site. They go in contested, and they will plant the bomb very soon. Still falling Palm, spamming the crates here as he was trying to take down right, and right there gets headshotted by Roto with the AK-47. Now the bomb has been planted. It is a 5-on-3 situation in favor of aAa. Now let's see how the CTs will try to rotate. Will they try to defuse the bomb with pistols on the save round, following Edgewood from 4kings, in the bottom of the T-Ramp, walking up here with his teammates. Look like they're just going to fall back here at the ladder area. If anybody from aAa pops out, they're going to take him out and hopefully get some guns and hopefully not die. But the bomb is taken. They will not find him. aAa is taking the other route around, and that means that aAa will probably win another round. There you go. The score is now 3-0 in favor of aAa. Oh, looks like Smith managed to take down Hearts there just before the round has switched, so he got a little bit of money in his bank right now, but the score is still 3-0, and looks like 4kings this time will buy out and try to work in force. Now following Edwards as he's making his way fresh out the spawn, pushing hallway into the netted site as he's holding up his defense with two of his teammates. M4 wheel it, so looks like they did buy out. Now we're hearing a little bit of spam. That's probably towards the middle. Yes, indeed, it's the bottom of the stairs of the apartment following Jenny. Johnny Up loved Jenny as he's smoking into the sniper deck and spamming around. The bomb is still dropped for the teammates, still deciding which way to go. So they're just working around all around the map, trying to see which way to go and decide which way to go. There you go. As soon as they pick off a couple of the CT members, they will know which site will have the less defense, and they will choose that way to go. And now we have 4 members of aAa stacked at the banana hallways, trying to look around. We have all 3 of them with AK and 1 more with a flash grenade. Sorry, one of them has an op looking down the hallway. If anybody peeks out there, he's going to take him out. And we could hear the zoom coming in. Nobody spotted right there, so they're going to hold that right now. Join Up just spamming through, just try to make 4kings nervous. They're all spamming around. We're going to see some action probably very soon. Smoke grenades will be lobbed into the site, so maybe they will be working the banana hallway here. But they haven't picked up the bomb right now. It's still at the bottom of the ramp of the T-spawn, so they're just probably going to come and work up to the other site. Going to try to get 4kings work from the netted site into the banana site, but that's not working. 4kings not budging. They're doing a very good job, not being nervous at all here on stage here and live in Seoul, Korea for the World Cyber Games 2003. Looks like the bomb has been picked up and dropped for M-Kill at the inside of the apartment buildings, as he's probably making his way towards the inside buildings, while I'm still following Joni Up, making his way up towards the middle, trying to pick around towards the left and right of the intersection towards the netted site. He's going to fall back, just wait down over there. 4kings still not moving. Looks like they got some great areas covered from their location. Looks like we're hearing a little bit of action here, probably towards inside the house here. I'm going to switch around and try to find Smith here is on the defense. Oh, headshots now hard, but out comes Old Do and takes them out with the AK action going on. Old Do gets headshotted by Edwards, but Edwards quickly opt down by M-Kill. Now that's leaving a 3-on-3 situation. The bomb is still carried by M-Kill and planted at the netted site. Now, oh my god, Palm holding up the defense at the intersection as Magic Capra was trying to rotate, takes him down, but Harriman from the Asian hallway kills him with the M4, but then M-Kill with the op shot takes him down, now leaving a 1-on-1. Flash grenade, M-Kill is blinded as Wright is making his way out towards the netted site here. He's trying to take him out with the M4, spamming around here. Oh! Tries to come out and defuse the bomb, but M-Kill was right there to op him down. Wright probably thought that M-Kill was on top of the balcony, but negative. M-Kill is right behind the crates under the balcony, sees him and ops him down. And now the score is 4-0 in favor of aAa. Things are looking bad for 4kings because after the bye round, they still lost it. So they're probably going to head back into the save round here as I'm following right now with a silenced USP on the sniper deck. Trying to pick around, spot some enemies on the balcony of the apartment house as he's falling back, probably lightly injured. Going to meet up with his teammates at the netted site, and they're going to hold off a strong defense there. But looks like it's split on the defense for the CT's forces, and Magic Capra looks like he was pushed out far, gets headshotted down by Hearts. Itching grenade being locked here. Looks like that's inside the apartment area, as maybe this time once again aAa will try to work out the netted site. But still following them, they're flashing down, and op kill by M-kill onto Edwards down into the middle. So looks like the action was happening in the middle intersection area, right at the bottom of the ladder, right on top of the terrorist ramp. Now I'm still following Hearts here. He's with the AK moving up towards the banana hallways. He doesn't know that there's one CT on the defense right there, and that is a Harriman. And Harriman's going to have a hard time. Silence USP against 2, 3, 4, almost 5 members of aAa moving down towards the banana hallways. This is going to be hard. The bomb is being carried by M-kill. Urdo, and Urdo is leading the charge here. M-kill gets boosted up here. He's right at the bottom of the crates here. Oh, but they didn't know Harriman was boosted on top of the crates. Harriman was able to headshot down Urdo, but then Jonya finally spots him and AKs him down. Now everybody else from aAa rotates into the banana bomb site. The bomb has been planted. Now Paul taking on right, and Smith, as those were the 2 remaining members, for 4kings, but quickly denied off the CT spawn because they got no weapons to try to take down the enemies of aAa. Now the score is 5-0. Things are looking bad for 4kings, but still looks like things are looking good for aAa. But 4kings maybe on the terrorist side could probably work something out. But if not, they still have 5 rounds to go, or 7 rounds to go to try to catch up. Falling M-kill with the op right next to the bomb here that is dropped right next to him. He's trying to peek around, snipe here on top of the team map. Looking at the rest, we're getting a lot of action here towards the Broadway as they're all smacked around the hallways in the inside house and at the Broadway. Following Urdo this time with the AK, he was trying to take down the defense of the CT forces, 4kings, but nobody killed right now. It's still a 5-on-5 situation. We have 2 minutes and 19 seconds remaining into this 6th round as Urdo is still waiting at the bottom of the stairs while the rest of his teammates are working around the top of the T ramp here. Now all 4 remaining members of aAa or holding around the banana site. We still have M-kill with the op trying to look around that hallway if anybody's going to peek out. But things are looking good for both teams. Nobody's trying to peek out or work it fast right now. They're just going to take some time. We're going to follow 4kings. Looks like it wasn't a save round. They've bought guns. We see Magic Capra on the defense with an M4 wielded, trying to look out towards the banana entrance. They're going to try to make their way inside, and hopefully they will, and Magic Capra will be there to pop them down. But nobody budging right now. Flash grenades being heard. That's probably lobbed into the entrance of the banana. Magic Capra trying to peek out if anybody's moving inside. Now decides to retreat into his usual spot. But aAa, against all authority, still not moving. They're just moving back and forth, but still holding their grounds. 3 members at the banana hallways, while the bomb carrier this time is Hearts, probably around the T ramp again, and meeting up into the banana hallways with his teammates, while the last remaining member of aAa is probably heading out towards the netted site here. Looks like he's trying to create a diversion here, and looks like it's working. We got 2 members here of the CTs working around trying to take down that member of aAa, but now still following Magic Capra. He's boosting up onto the grid, and now spawns the enemies. There you go. Magic Capra says, oh my god, they created a diversion, and we need a rotation right now. And 4kings, that's exactly what they're doing. They're going into the site aAa, that is, planting the bomb, as 4kings is now rotating, but all picked off by the enemies here as we have a 5-on-4 situation. Now going to try to follow the CTs, how they're going to try to work this out here. Going to see right with the op, trying to look around into the middle from the CT spawn, so maybe he's going to try to retreat and take his gun, but no, he was waiting for Urdo here, who was trying to flank around and take down the enemies. He opts him down, now moving towards the middle hallway, going to meet up with his teammates, but then retreating down into the Broadway, so it looks like they're going to save their guns, so we could hear the bomb tick off, and it's going to blow off very soon. That's going to give a 6-6 advantage for against all authority, Team France here. Just to give you guys a quick update, if you guys are looking from the spectator view, on the right of the stage, that is 4kings for the UK, and on the left, that is aAa against all authority from Team France. Now we're going to follow 4kings fresh off the spawn here, as right with the knife. He still has his op saved here, so looks like he's going to peek towards the middle if anybody's going to be spotted there. Looking around the middle hallway, nobody spotted. The bomb, same strategy for aAa because it's working very well. They're winning 6-0, so they don't want to budge. They don't want to change their strategy right now. It's only if they're losing by a lot that they will probably want to change their strategy, or maybe from time to time change it to something else to surprise attack 4kings. Now we're getting a lot of spam once again. That's probably towards the on top of the stairs once again into the hallways of the house. As Hearts is being boosted on top of the red roofs of the Broadway, trying to peek around, might see right there, but right, no, he has fallen back with his teammates. We have a 4-member stack here at the netted site, while one only is into the banana. While we're looking at aAa, we still have 2 all around the bomb site, dropped at the bottom of the T ramp, while the rest are just trying to peek around and see what 4kings are using as a defense. We have 1 minute and 58 seconds remaining into the 7th round of the first half. Game 1 of the best 2 out of 3 here of the first single elimination match bracket. And this is aAa versus 4kings. Now still trying to look around. Edwards, everybody holding up the defense, holding their grounds, not holding around. 4kings saying we should peek out because if we do, we're going to get picked off, and we'll just let the time run out. And if that happens, then we will get the win because they're not going to be able to plant the bomb on time and get it blown off. Now we're hearing a little bit of action here, probably towards the banana hallways here, as finally aAa decides to fall back and pick up the bomb here. Going to try to see who's carrying it. It is mkill, so I'm going to switch around to him as mkill is making his way inside the house of the hallway, giving it to his teammate Joniup, meeting up with Uldo, if I'm not mistaken, at the stairs, making their way on top of the hallways inside the house. They're all crouched, AK wielded by the teammates of mkill, as mkill is wielding an op, trying to peek around, score one. But here comes Edwards with the flank, takes mkill and backstabs him from behind, and now Palm, Henry, and Hearts coming out, picking up Magic Capra, Smith, Edwards, and Harriman all around the netted site and banana. Looks like it's all up to right this time with the ops, but quickly from the side, or should I say on top of the balcony of the house, he gets headshot down, but he gets shot down by the enemy terrorist, which was Bordeaux, and that means the score is now 7-0 in favor of against All Authority. Now going to see how the terrorists are going to work this out. The bomb once again is dropped at the Broadway this time, but switching around to the teammates, looks like the designated bomb carrier is Joniup, but now this time he's going to drop it probably around the Broadway, as they're still working the same strategies as well as 4kings. So things are looking a little slow at the beginning of the rounds, but as soon as against All Authority decides to rush out, play the offensive style, they just completely deny 4kings, and it's looking very bad for them. And now looking at Uldo lobbing 2 flash grenades and HE grenades into the hallways here, as he's trying to look around. Looks like it wasn't a smoke grenade, the second one. It was his teammate lobbing another HE grenade as they're crouched. Uldo is crouched, walking slowly towards the hallways outside the balcony, but he's going to fall back on top of the He's going to AK through the grates of the sniper deck, so that probably gives away the position. This time he's going to once again try to create a diversion, distract 4kings, but 4kings playing this very calmly, even though they're losing 7-0, still holding the grounds and doing a very good job here. The bomb has been picked off by Jenny, Joniup Love Jenny, should I say, as he's met up with his teammates once again at the banana hallways. Looks like the op is looking down the hallways. We're seeing a little bit of M4 spam through, and an op shot here, probably by 4kings, if I'm not mistaken. No, it is not. We only have Magic Capra and Harriman on the defense with the M4 at the banana hallways, at the banana site, sorry. Around there, it was right with the op shot, managed to take down Hart. And that was probably towards the middle here, as I can't really see the overhead view. Once again, I get the green grid, so I'm just following into the first person and third person mode. As now still looking around, Magic Capra not moving here, just taking his time. They still got a member down. They killed a member down for aAa, but they're just still deciding to hold up the sites here. Looks like action here towards the balcony of the house. AK being shot down by the enemy as I'm following Smith, trying to M4 him down as right with the op, trying to take him out with the op. Sorry, as looks like the enemy has decided to fall back with the rest of the teammates to the site. But Harriman was right there with 2 headshots, starting from the M4, getting out Joniup and Palm, and then Magic Capra gets up by mkill, and Urdo denied on the balcony, so that leaves a 4-on-1 situation. It's all up to mkill, and the bomb is down at the banana site, so that means a rotation from 4kings. They're going to try to hold down their grounds, not let mkill try to come around and pick up the bomb, but we have 30 seconds remaining, so they're not... He's not going to come and pick up the bomb because that's pretty useless. So 4kings will decide to go onto the hunt and take down mkill. mkill running for his life. Like, He's running away with the knife here, trying to go as far as he can. He has an op only with the Desert Eagle, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, indeed he is. He's at the back T spawn. 10 seconds remaining. Is 4kings going to manage to come back on time and take him out? They're running out. We're hearing the footsteps here. Oh! Right spots him and ops him down as M-Kill misses the op shot. If not, M-Kill probably would have survived and give another win for aAa, but finally 4kings get a point on the scoreboard as the score is now 7-1, still in favor of aAa. We have 4 minutes remaining into this first half here on D Inferno, and this is looking very promising for aAa so far, but still, 4kings, they still have another 12 rounds to go. Indeed, another map to go, and if they win that one, we're going to go into a tiebreaker, and D does too. Big map will be Duke. So probably that's going to give the advantage for 4kings if they're the ones that chose the map, or if, I don't know if this was randomly picked or not. But we're still going to see what's going to happen. Meanwhile, let's concentrate on the present right now. M-Kill with the op at the bottom of the T-Ram, still looking at the same position into the entrance of the banana hallways if 4kings are peeking around. Looking at the overhead view, we have the same strategy here. Still a 5-on-5. The bomb is still at a secure location surrounded by the aAa team members. So 4kings will not come out and defend the bomb there. So 4kings still holding the same positions onto the defense here, as things are looking rather slow right now. Looks like, looking at all the members here, we have all of them wielded with rifles, so this is going to be a full gun round action here. As spam is going all around here into the banana and into the middle, as Smith still staying calm into the netted side. Nobody's spotted there right now. Gonna follow Palm around here. He's pushing up towards the banana hallways, heading his way at the entrance of the banana site. He's taking out the flash grenade, decides if he should throw it in or not, decides no, this is not a good idea. I'll pull out my AK and I'll fall back once again, but I'm not turning around because I don't want to get backstabbed. So I'm still looking around into the banana hallways. He's going to stay right there, crouch, not letting 4kings rotate. He's going to flash above the site here. If that's going to tick off 4kings, no it isn't. And now all 5 members of aAa are heading out towards the Broadway, and they're just holding down the grounds over there. The bomb is still dropped in the back here of the Broadway, finally picked up by Palm, sorry. This looks like they're going to try to work out the netted side. They're coming out. We're seeing some action. Edwards with the M4 takes down the first one. Uldo probably on top of the balcony of the house here. Now Paul making his way with the bomb and the AK. I'm still following him. He's on to the right side of the site here, of the netted side from the middle hallway, spamming around through all the crates. Manages to get into the site and try to plant the bomb here, and manages to do so, and looks like it is a 3-on-3 situation this time as Edwards got killed, and now a 3-on-2 in favor of aAa. Hart's doing a very good job taking on Harriman, but then Magic Capper finally takes him down with the M4. Palm still into the side, headshots right with the op, didn't even spot him. Magic Capper comes out to take him down, but John Yap right under the balcony of the house spots him and takes him down, and aAa wins another round. The score is now 8-1 in favor of aAa. We're now moving into round number 10. We have 2 more rounds remaining. As we're going to follow this time again aAa. The bomb is being carried by Uldo. Let's see if this time they're going to try to drop it once again. So far so good. It is still being carried by Uldo, as they're probably all going to work this time inside the house. So probably a different strategy this time. As let me just look around here. Probably not. Nope. It is the same strategy. The bomb being dropped at the Broadway while they're all working down the banana and the netted site, and it seems to be working very well for them. Looks like Jonya picks up the bomb. Once again, he's the designated bomb carrier. Decides to drop it back a little far back of the Broadway, as they're still holding the grounds around. Looking at 4kings, we have Edwards trying to push out and peek out with his teammates here, as looks like one of them with the op is trying to move down and off him. That was right. Indeed, he gets the first kill here of this round. Obstam Palm gives the advantage for 4kings right now in this round, as now Edwards heavily damaged by an HE grenade, as John Yap decides to come out on top of the stairs to take down Smith, but Smith, not Sniff, was the one that pushed out, managed to take down another one before. That was Uldo, and now it is a 4-on-3 situation in favor of 4kings. The bomb gets picked up by Hart this time, as Edwards still on top of the balcony of the netted side, holding his grounds there, following John Yap, making his way towards the lower hallways of the house here, now on the bottom of the stairs, making his way on top, see if anybody's going to be spotted there. If he turns right, he's probably going to see 2 members of the CT forces looking right there. Indeed. He's coming up and down, decides to peek out. Oh, I think he got off by right, but Wright didn't manage to kill Jonyup, so Jonyup will probably have about 12 health left, so things are looking bad for him, but he still managed to take down Wright. That leaves a 3-on-3 situation, but the bomb is still being carried by Hearts. Hearts, let's see where he's at. Heart is down at the T-ramp spawn, making his way at the bottom of the ladder now, launching flash grenades into the middle, as Jonyup got picked off by Edwards, and Harriman takes down MKill in the banana site. It is a 3-on-1 situation right now, all up to Hearts. Bomb still carried by him, but we have 50 seconds remaining into this round, so he has to hurry up and try to plant the bomb. So he's trying to run around here, but spots the enemy here from the sniper deck, so he's going to fall back into the building house apartment, now making his way onto the outside bottom of the stairs at the bottom of the T-ramp this time. Now with the AK trying to peek around because he knows where 4kings are at, and 4kings are going to try to dunk on him, but Hearts spots Magic Capra coming from the banana hallways, takes him out, and now that leaves a 2-on-1 situation, but Edward was right there as Hart was making his way on top of the stairs inside the apartment. Quickly killed, and finally 4kings wins another round, and now the score is 8-2. We have 2 rounds remaining, moving into round 11, as now this time we're going to follow the CTs, how they're going to work up the defense here. Edwards this time looks like they have designated defensive positions here, as Edwards always runs up towards the house area with the M4 wheel, they're looking towards the hallways here. And while the rest of his teammates still holding the same grounds here, as looks like aAa will try to use something else here. Jonyup dropping the bomb this time inside the lower hallways of the house apartment, as they're spamming all around the Broadway on top of the stairs and into the sniper deck if anybody's going to get picked off there. But Jonyup now into the middle area of the stairs, making his way on top with his teammates, lobbing a flash grenade inside. They're going to peek out here. Jonyup and his teammates spamming through the wall here. Looks like they're not killing anybody right now. Edwards decides to fall back, probably into the lower level of under the balcony of the house on the outside here. Indeed he is. He's looking down towards the hallway this time on the left side towards the middle, as he's just going to fall back and hold down the inside of the site now. Now we're going to follow aAa dropping the bomb on top of the ramp of the T spawn. Trying to look around, nobody spotted right there. aAa still holding the same positions, using the same strategy. It's working very well. It's doing very good here. 8-2 is the score. As now they're spamming through the banana entrance here into the banana site. Looks like all 3 of them will slowly walk towards the site, spamming through all the possible locations where the CTs might be standing at. Now they're lobbing HE grenades above the site into the banana hallways as they're holding down here. All 3 members wheeling AKs, looking towards the inside entrance of the banana site. Sorry, as 4kings still holding the grounds back there, as well as the 3 members that are at the CT netted site. Things are looking good right now for both teams in this round. It's still a 5-on-5 situation. Looks like the bomb is being carried by Hearts. He's making his way inside here into the banana site. All 4 members are right there. Probably one of them is going to take outside the balcony this time again, create a diversion, and then aAa will run inside. Now there goes the call. They're going to rush inside here. Flash grenades, smoke grenades are being lobbed all around the site. Magic Capra's right there from the CT spawn hallway. Takes down Palm, and bomb has been planted at the banana site. We're going to see some action very soon following MKill lobbing some flash grenades into that hallway from the banana bomb site into the CT site. He's going to boost up his teammate on top of the crates into the C hallway shape of the banana site. And that seems to work because Hart was right there to take down Harriman and Edwards. Right coming out with the M4, taking down Oakdale, but Jonyup was right there to take down Smith and Magic Capra. Probably the 2, Magic Capra and Wright are the 2 remaining CTs coming up against Hart and Jonyup. Action once again at the banana site. Hart and Jonyup denies them both from 4kings, and another win for aAa. That gives the score 9-12 as that ends round 11. We're now moving into the last round of the first half here, and the first map being played on the first round. A lot of first things going on right now. It's a single elimination, and this is the first game brackets going on. We have France and UK here, 4kings for the UK and aAa for Team France. And things are looking good for Team France right now. Same strategy being pulled off by aAa, as I think one of 4kings are pushing down here. It is right at the bottom of the middle here, right at the entrance of the top ramp of the T spawn here. Flash grenade, that's going to blind him. He's going to turn around. He spots the enemy here, is trying to flank him, does so, takes down MKill. Oh, and then headshots Hearts with the USP, doing a very good job here, as Edward was right there taking down Palm. That was probably towards the Broadway, and Jenny from the bottom of the ramp takes down Harriman with the nice M4 shot. Wright will straight jump across and pick up an M4 the AK, as he's gonna fall back with his teammates. 4kings doing a very good job with the push here. It's now leaving a 3-on-2 situation in favor of 4kings. The bomb being carried by Johnny up this time. Flash grenade being lobbed into the banana hallways as Wright and his teammate will fall back. Old trying to push up and take him down, but Smith was right there to kill him. That leaves Johnny up all by himself, but he's right there at the netted site and will plant the bomb, and he's gonna look for some cover and look for a right spot to cover the bomb. He's into the netted side right now, following 4kings as he's going to try to rotate. Two members of 4kings now running across, so Johnny Up knows that they're coming from the middle, but this time 4kings walking it, not giving it the right moment for when Johnny Up will know they will peek out. Meanwhile, we have another one flanking from behind, and there you go, Magic Capra from the banana hallways, and then into the U-shaped hallways, takes them out from behind, and that will give 4kings another defuse, and there you go, good hats being exchanged, and we will now move into the second half here. Score of the first round, 9-3 in favor of aAa.
Oh, terrorists win.
Yeah, 13 on 20. Yeah. So just a little position here. It's not like in the Robin rounds here. We're not going to play all 24 rounds. It's as soon as one of the team gets to the 13th round, they will win the game of the first round, best 2 out of 3. So that means that aAa only needs probably 3 or 4 more rounds, to be able to make it to 13. And now we're live into the second half here, as we're still going to follow the CTs this time. aAa going to hold up the defense here. A little spray by Jonia, as it's the pistol round, so 4kings really have to win this one. So actually, let's follow 4kings how they're going to work this out. Following Harriman, trying to peek around here into the middle as he's with the USP, now peeking down towards the banana hallways. Just shooting a little bit because he spotted an enemy right there. Doesn't manage to take him down, but he's still peeking around while the rest of his teammates are just holding back towards around this T spawn area, Broadway / T ramp, as they're just peeking all around the Broadway and the banana and the middle as well. And now we have a 3-2 split, holding it carefully here, as they're still making their way now, all regrouping towards the middle. The bomb will be dropped right on top of the T ramp spawn, as it will probably be picked up by Magic Capra, as they're still walking their way, and aAa still holding their grounds. A 3-2 on the defense here, as looks like 4kings will then decide to work the banana hallways. Bomb being carried by Magic Capra here, as Smith will probably try to lead the charge. As we have, looks like we have the same strategy being held by 4kings. We have one of them, same strategy held by aAa, as one of 4kings is trying to make his way and create a diversion into the netted site, and then that will give the cue for 4kings to rush inside into the banana site. And now let's try to see how it's going to work out. We have that 4king members trying to peek in and out. We have a little bit of moving around, but nobody from the banana bomb site rotating into the netted site. So aAa probably knows what's going on here with the 4king strategy, but they're still holding the grounds. We have 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining into this first round, so things have to be hurried up by 4kings, as they're probably going to give it their shot and work into the banana bomb site. And there you go, there goes the call. They're running inside here. Is there going to be some action? No. They're getting shot from behind from the CT spawn box, and USD being shot all around. 1 minute remaining into this round. The bomb will be planted very soon here, as they made it on time into the site. Now aAa are rotating. They're all at the CT spawn, so we're going to see a lot of action going on. Hearts headshotting Smith, and then Jonia with Hearts picks up Magic Capra. Edward is right there headshotting and kill, but now they're going to try to come inside and defuse the bomb because Edwards was right there into the defense, gets knocked down. Will they be able to defuse on time? Yes, they are, because all of 4kings are dead, leaving 4 members of aAa alive, and they will defuse the bomb. And oh my god, 2 more rounds, and against all authority will win this first match, best 2 out of 3. Now gonna follow the terrorists once again. 4kings, let's see how they're going to work this out. Is there going to be a partial buy here? No, it's going to be the same round once again. It looks like aAa will decide to push out here. Palm with the MP5K picks down Harriman, lobbing some HE grenades now into the entrance of the banana bomb site, banana hallway, sorry, as the rest of 4kings are walking up towards the middle. Bomb being carried by Magic Capra. As they're moving up towards the middle here, they're going to decide to split the site of the netted site. Flash grenade being lobbed from the CT spawn in favor of aAa inside the middle, but nobody flashed right there. And now this time they're going to try to peek towards the right side. All three members of 4kings, flash grenades partially blinding them on the intersection of the middle area. And then HE grenade being lobbed. Smith trying to boost up his teammates, but nobody looking behind there. Hearts and M kill, taking all three of them from behind with MP5Ks. 4kings, the three members right there, one trying to boost up the other. Two of them were looking towards the right side. The last one didn't do a very good job looking behind them, and they were quickly denied, that leaving right all by himself, but quickly killed. And there you go, this is the last round, and 4kings will decide to buy this out. They have AKs wielded, and it's all up to them this time. And so let's follow them one more time because pressure's on for them into this first match here. As Smith is the one that's carrying the bomb. He has an AK wielded, moving up with his teammates on top of the ramp here. Looks like 4kings will then this time decide to work the middle, and it's looking good for them so far. Nobody spotted right now. They're slamming through the crates, through the walls right now. Sorry, as they're probably seeing some members onto the left side here, trying to pick off some enemies here. Flash grenades are being lobbed into the intersection. Nobody flashed right now. Nobody denied, as 5 members of 4kings are all around the netted side this time. So this will be the main spot that they're concentrating on. There you go. Edwards gets the first kill, takes down M-kill, but Arch decides to peek out from the CT spawn, takes down Smith, and then Smith's teammates is trying to pick onto the outside card, trying to take them down, but right in Magic Capra, coming from the other side, taking down 2 members of the CT defense, and then Edwards coming out, taking down the other one at the U-shaped hallway, now leaving Palm all by himself against Edwards, Wright, Magic Capra, and Harriman. So that means that Wright will be able to plant the bomb right here at the netted site. So we're probably going to move into another round here. Palm will probably decide to fall back here and save his gun. And because they don't have any pressure going on right now, they only have one more round to win and able to move into round number 2 with a victory. And things are looking good so far for against All Authority. Now following Palm with the M4 here, crouched inside the apartment here, just holding his grounds. His right is just covering the bomb, and the rest of 4kings are carrying the bomb. They're not going to decide to hunt down aAa. Palm, they're just going to let the bomb go out, play it safely, because they're going to come back with full guns and more money into the bank. So that's going to give them a advantage. Now, this is probably going to mean another full buy here for 4kings, as they're probably going to have to buy almost every round if they're able to win it. If not, aAa will move out to the second round against 4kings, best 2 out of 3, as I keep on saying. Second round will be Nuke. Now following right this time with the bomb, carrying the bomb as he's at the bridge of the inside apartment, meeting up with his teammates. Looks like there's 3 members down into the apartment, as the rest are holding up into the banana entrance here. While looking at aAa, they have looks like they're predicting that 4kings will work the banana bomb site, so they have a 4-member stack into banana site, while 1 more is only at the netted site. And probably aAa are having a save round right now. Sorry. As aAa is having a save round with USP only wielded by Uldo, as I'm following it. Let's see how what the rest are wielding. Yes, joining up with the USP, so it looks like they're all same in this round. So they could come back and force in the next round with full guns. Now let's follow 4kings here, because they're working the netted side here. Bad prediction by aAa, but Hearts with a nice, probably Desert Eagle shot if I'm not mistaken. No USP, headshots Harriman, as Harriman falls down 5-on-2, this is the rotation. Palm picking up an M4 here, the last person remaining for aAa last round, takes down Smith and Wright, so that's the advantage for aAa, so probably the rest of aAa will pick up the AKs being dropped down by 4kings. And now it's a 3-on-2 situation right now. Magic Capra and Edwards lighting it up into the middle area, taking out Jonyup and Huldo. And now a 2-on-1 situation, all up to M-Kill, as M-Kill with the M4 picked up here, takes down Edwards. Now 1-on-1, but the bomb is dropped, and M-Kill is going to be there to protect it. Now following M-Kill, let's see how he's going to do here on the defense and protect the bomb. He's down into the stairs area, and Magic Capra is trying to make his way onto the sniper deck, but there you go, M-Kill spots him, takes him down, and that's probably, sorry, this is the last round actually. They needed one more round here, so aAa, 1 more round and they'll win this, as I thought they only needed 3 rounds this half, but they need 4. Now following M-Kill here, trying to look around with the op, towards the middle from the CT spawn. Nobody's spotted right now. That's 4kings right now working their way up towards the middle. All AK wielded. 4 members of 4kings trying to make his way. Gonna meet up with the 5th one right behind them. As Wright is trying to rush outside here because he heard the op shot miss. So he's gonna take the advantage to try to peek out and take him down. The bomb still being carried by Edwards as looks like an HE grenade has been lobbed in the middle, of 4kings, but looks like nobody of them was heavily injured. Hart's trying to come out from the CT spawn, take it down right, but Harriman was right there to kill him, and as well takes down M Kill with the op. So looks like maybe they will try to work the banana side here as they're all around the CT spawn, 4kings that is, and then Harriman on fire here, lighting it up, headshotting down Palm with the AK-47 as looks like Uldo still holding his ground at the CT netted site with his teammate Joni up, as Edwards will decide to go into the banana site and plant the bomb. Let's see if 4kings will decide, if aAa will decide to rotate here, as it looks like they're not. They're heading this time towards the other side of the netted site under the balcony sandbox here, as Joni up this time is peeking towards the middle, now making his way on top of the ramp into the sniper deck. As probably 4kings will win another round here, so they still have a slight chance here, but one more win and aAa will advance to the second round of the best 2 out of 3 with 1 point, 1 match in their hand. So the pressure will be on for 4kings, so they still have to work their magic here for the rest of the second half. So the bomb has gone off, as the score is now 3-2 in favor of aAa. We're gonna follow aAa this time here. Looks like we got the games here into the audience area. Now we're gonna follow Joni up with the rest of his teammates trying to hold up the defense here, as looks like they probably have some weapons wielded this time. Yes, Joni up with the AK trying to look around into the banana hallway, spamming through the banana hallway. Oshkot misses him from close, and now he's lobbing a flash grenade onto the other side, and all the rest of 4kings are working around the top of the ramp and the bottom of the team ramp. Bomb is being carried by Harriman with the bomb here, as he's making his way on top of the middle alleyways with 2 of his teammates, trying to look around here, while the other one is probably at the bottom of the stairs of the apartment. Oh, looks like some of the aAa were pushing down here as Harriman got binked twice by silenced USP, as maybe this time they're going to decide to rush outside into the netted side, but Uldo is right there, takes down Smith. Bomb still being carried by Harriman, but Harriman probably has low health right now, as he's still trying to save his skin, but Edwards was right there to take down Emkill, probably defend Harriman here from the sniper deck. Enemy spotted at the bottom of the middle area on top of the T ramp here. Harriman tried to take him down, but denied here. Nobody taken down. And now Palm with the USP takes down Harriman. The bomb is dropped onto the side here. Edwards decides to take down Hearts into the middle area, and then Magic Capra making his way, working his magic into the netted site, taking down Palm, and now the bomb will be planted. The advantage now goes to 4kings, and it's a 3-on-2 situation right now. Let's see how Uldo and Joni up are going to work this out. Uldo is down into the middle area intersection, finds Edwards and headshots him down, but then Wright coming onto the other side from the U-shaped hallway into the middle, ops him down. Clock is still ticking on the bomb. Uldo trying to peek out here, but Magic Capra is right there at the balcony of the house, takes him down with the AK, and now it's tied up in the second half, 3-3. We might see a little bit of action going on. Advantage going to 4kings. Things are looking very tough for 4kings right now. Now let's see how 4kings are going to work right now. The UK team coming in, looks like they're going to work inside the apartment area, as the bomb is being carried by Magic Capra. Harriman opening the door, maybe blowing away his cover, but no, not really, because all the rest of aAa decides to predict once again that maybe 4kings will be working into the banana hallway and into the banana site. So they have a 4-man stack into the banana site, while 1 only is at the netted site. So probably 5 members of 4kings, the 5 members of 4kings will decide to come out and take him down, but things are looking as it's going to be a little bit slow. Harriman trying to spam through the walls here, but nobody spotted right there, probably given a position here. But still, aAa thinking that it's only a diversion here, so nobody rotating right now, as we still have only 1 member on the defense here on the CT site. Looks like aAa will then decide to push out here. Looks like they're pushing down the banana, if I'm not mistaken. Let's try to follow him here. Yes, indeed they are. They're pushing down banana and holding up the defense into the middle area. Probably their strategy for this round is to let 4kings plant the bomb and let it go off. because they're all saving once again with USBs, and if they spot the enemies, they'll try to pick them off with the USBs and pick up their guns and get a little bit of money on the cash, $3,000. But things are looking not good right now as MKill was killed by Magic Capra. Magic Capra doing fairly well here for 4kings here, with in second place with 6 fractures, 3 death. The only one in the deficit for 4kings is Smith with 0 kills and 6 death. But right now it is a 4-on-3 situation for 4kings as the bomb has been planted. Wright doing a very good job with the op, taking down Hearts, as now Palm is making his way on top of the stairs into the apartment hallways. I'm gonna try to come out and confuse, but don't know. He's just staying there. And Magic Capra and Harriman taking out Goldblum and Joni up, so that's leaving Palm all by himself. The bomb will go off, but Palm trying to peek out into the hallway of the house, trying to take down Wright. Almost does so, but Wright, quick on the trigger, takes him down. And now, finally, 4kings gets the lead into the second half. The score is now 4-3. Overall, it is 12-7 in favor of aAa. So 4kings now catching up, doing a very good job in this second half of the first round, best 2 out of 3. The map is the Inferno here for the Counter-Strike. This is Van Silly for the Team Sportscast Network, covering some live Counter-Strike action, live from Seoul, Korea, World Cyber Games 2003. Now the bomb is being carried by Smith this time. Smith, let's see if he's going to get some kills this time into this round, because he's 0-6. Gonna try to find him here. Smith is on top of the balcony, jumping onto the top crates right next to the blue door into the Broadway here. Knife being pulled off, trying to look around as nobody spotted right there. He's holding up with his teammates. He's going to boost up his teammate on top of the red roof of the Broadway as they're just holding the ground. A doing the same thing. Looks like somebody got lightly hit here. Not sure where it came from. But looking at the defense set up by aAa, looks like we have 3 members into the CT spawn, while the rest are at the banana and the banana side. That's right. So MKill actually is not in the banana site, but he's at the CT spawn with the op, looking into the banana site if anybody spotted there. Looks like he's the one that's rotating around here. Now he's moving in from the CT spawn outside into the middle if anybody's going to peek through there, because we see 4 members of 4kings this time working up the middle. So MKill might be able to get a kill there. AKs are being spammed through the walls here, but nobody injured, nobody hit right now. Falling Wright, so maybe that's an op battle between Wright and MKill here into this left side hallway, and middle, while the rest of the 4kings will work the Magic. Smith coming in, taking out Hearts, and then Johnny Up replying with the M4. Edwards and Harriman, they're replying with the AKs, killing Johnny Up, and will go in. Magic Capper from behind kills Palm at the banana site. Now MKill's all by himself with the op here. Wright still not budging. If MKill moves out, he's going to hold him down. The bomb has been planted at the netted site, and things are looking bad for MKill right now. MKill with the op takes down Magic Capper from the U-shaped hallway into the CT spawn. He's going to fall back, and here's footstep coming in from the U-shaped hallway. Spots Edwards but misses the shot, and he quickly gets killed by the M4 that Edwards has picked up. And now the score is 5-3 in favor of 4kings, and things are looking good right now for 4kings. Looks like it's a T-sided map for this first round for the single elimination brackets. Now things are looking bad for AAA right now, as this time once again they're in the save round, all USPs, trying to push down the banana hallway, but this time deciding to fall back towards the CT spawn, then heading towards the middle and probably CT netted site, as the 4kings are all working their way towards the middle and the Broadway once again. I'm going to follow what the defense here set up by AAA is going to work out here. We have 3 members of the CTs, now 4 here, all stacked up on top of the balcony of the netted site, trying to see if anybody's going to come in from the middle here, as they're all making their way towards the hallways of the apartment. They're going to try to walk down at the bottom of the stairs and probably spot the bomb here being held by Smith. And it looks like Smith has finally got a kill here. He's 1-7. And now looks like plans might happen here, because 4 members of aAa are not making their way from the middle, but Magic Capper is right there trying to be around and spotting Hearts, headshots him, and then takes down Paul with another headshot, and then Johnny decides to come back and USBs him down, and oh my god, Harriman and Wright cleaning it up, taking down MKill and Johnny up, but with that MKill managed to take one frag there. So a little bit of money in the bank for aAa, as now the score is 6-3 in favor of 4kings. We're now moving into the 10th round. This might mean a tie, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be very interesting to see NG Inferno, as this time aAa will be buying out as Palm gets the first kill on Right with the op shot. So Right and 4kings have lost their opera here in this round. So the disadvantage goes to them, because even if aAa wins this round, they will win the first match here. So looking at 4kings, let's see if they're going to work this slow or fast. It is a 5-on-4 situation in favor of aAa, and looks like there's a little bit of a trapeze formation here for 4kings into the Broadway and middle. But now they're just regrouping all around into the middle, as the CTs are just pushed out at the intersection of the middle here, covering all the areas as possible. Joining up is right there with his teammates. One of them is on top of the red roof at the intersection at the bottom of the ramp of the sniper deck, while the rest is just crouched right under him. And while the other one is on the other side from the CT hallways into the middle. Flash grenade, heavily flashing, but looks like MKill managed to take down Edwards. Edwards is trying to rush inside now at 5-on-3. Aging grenade, heavily damaging that enemy CT right there. That was MKill, and then MKill gets killed by Harriman's AK-47 headshot. And now a 4-on-3 situation, as Smith is still carrying the bomb here for 4kings of the UK on the terrorist side here, as you can see them on the right side. And now they're still trying to work around. As Harriman takes down Jonia, as Jonia was trying to peek through with the M4 from the middle. But now it's a 3-on-3 situation. Things are tied up this time once again into this round. Bond still being carried by Smith, but oh my god, Smith taking down Uldo right there, but Uldo taking down Magic Capra and the other teammate. Well, that was probably Edwards, if I'm not mistaken. So Smith is right there. Oh no, gets upped down by Palm, and that probably gives the win for aAa in this half. And his first match, just making sure here how things are working out. Nobody's moving from the spawn right now, so they're just trying to hold it out. Probably take a little break here. So aAa takes their first match, best 2 out of 3. We're now going to move into the second match, which is going to be Nuke. So things are still looking good for 4kings. And they're probably going to try to work this out. There's one more race, ladies and gentlemen.